Hi everybody, I'm Lisa Ouellet and I'm here to do your April Psychic Angel Tarot card reading, or your Psychic Angel card reading. I'm using the Fairy Tarot from Doreen Virtue today for these readings. Haven't used these in a little while, I don't think, and it's spring now, so I figured fairies are reminiscent to me of spring, so I'm going to use those. I apologize for not being able to do the videos last month for the month of March. March is my favorite month. It's my birthday month. It's when spring begins. It's my favorite month, and I'm really sorry I was not able to do the videos for you this month, in the month of March. My computer broke probably the middle of February, and I was not able to get it fixed until mid-March. So I was going to do the mid-month videos, but that just didn't work out time-wise for me, so I apologize. I'm back here for April now, ready to do all the zodiac signs starting from Aries, going through Pisces. We're going to do the 4 cards for Aries because we're still in the month of Aries. We're going to be also April is Taurus, so we'll do 4 cards for Taurus as well. And the rest of you will get 3 cards. I suggest watching your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign as well, because those can give you an all-around clearer picture. If one doesn't resonate 100% with you, then the others might as well. I am going to apologize again. I've been having some tooth issues here. I broke a tooth a couple months back. I just had an implant put in, a dental implant put in, so going to have a little bit of a hole there for a while until the tooth can get put in around July or so. So bear with me with that. Just giving you a heads up. Thank you everybody for commenting on the videos. Thank you all for your personal messages. I got so many messages, personal messages directed to me asking me where the March videos were. So I know that you love them. So I appreciate you, and I'm so sorry I wasn't able to get them. All of my stuff is on my computer to make them, and it was just, there wasn't any way to do it on my phone. So I apologize for that. So again, that being said, if you'd like a personal one-on-one reading, if you like these videos enough and you want to schedule a reading with me directly one-on-one, I would be happy to schedule a telephone or Skype reading with you wherever you are. So you can reach me through my website, lisawouellet.com. The information is on the bottom of my screen, as well as all the other places to follow me on social media. I'm very active on Facebook, not so much on Pinterest. I'm trying to get there. Instagram, I do daily cards if you'd like to follow those. Twitter, I post on a regular basis as well too. So thank you so much for all of your social media shares as well too. So again, that being said, we're going to talk about the full moon, the new moon, and all the energies of what is coming for you. So yeah, that being said, watch your sign. Hey Capricorn, I have your 3 cards. I pulled and asked for the messages to be for your highest and best, and this is what I came up with. They gave me, they showed me the Chariot, 10 of Spring, and 6 of Winter. Okay, so the Chariot, let's start with that one. I love that one. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments and being in the spotlight. All right, so that card talks about this is a work thing for you, or career. Okay, you're talking about you're going in the right direction, and whatever you're doing career wise, you're going to be center stage. Okay, so maybe some of you are technically going to be in the spotlight, in the limelight. Maybe you're going to be on TV, or you're going to be well known on social media, or you're going to be on the radio, but you're going to be center stage. Okay, and if it's not that well known and that spotlighted, you're going to be in the spotlight in your town, in your area. Maybe you're going to do something that's going to be recognized by your town or by your family, but they're saying something that you do work wise is going to be recognized publicly, being in the spotlight. So that feels really good. You've done great work so far. However, undoubtedly you still have many priorities that you're balancing at this time right now. That's what this card says. You may be called upon to keep control of more than one driving force at a time. Yeah, well, you Capricorns are very work-centered people. You guys are definitely somebody who's driven. As an earth sign, you work hard, you are dedicated to your job, you love your career is important to you. Whatever you do for work is important to you. So stay centered, stay strong, and stay determined. Okay, remain steadfast in your sense of purpose, and don't allow other influences to steer you off your course. I don't feel like you're going to do that anyway. You can accomplish far more than you realize, is what this card says. All right, So it's about self-control. It's a victory card, the Chariot is. It's celebrating what you've achieved. So again, it's a mode of transportation, the Chariot. So they're talking about going forward, and it's a driving force. They're showing me like moving in the direction of success, moving in the direction of recognition, accomplishing your dreams. So there's a lot with this card. This can also be work-related travel, okay? So this card could be indicating, the Chariot, since it's a mode of transportation, that you are going to be traveling for your job. So your job might have you going to different cities. You might be going to different countries. You might be traveling across the globe. Maybe you're self-employed and you're going to start functioning in different areas, in different towns, in different states, in different countries. Maybe you're going to be bringing your business, your whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you are amazing, and you're going to be bringing that to other areas. But they're saying work-related travel with that. And again, some of you are actually going to be traveling. So if it's not work-related travel, they're saying some of you might be traveling in general, but they're showing me like far distances. I don't feel like it's a 5-mile commute or something like that. I feel like it's across cities, across states, across countries. Like it feels like long distance modes of transportation. I'm seeing distance. That's what I'm seeing with that. The charioteer leads a team of 2 dragonflies in this picture, okay? 3 magical creatures that have the ability to go in any direction and at amazing speeds, all right? The fact that our charioteer is able to keep the dragonflies under control and headed in the right direction is a testament to her determination and skill. So male or female, if you're the chariot driver here, you are in charge of keeping things under control, and I feel like that's something that you've been doing really, really well, and you're going to continue to keep doing that as well. The next card I have for you, oops, where did it go? My cards are all mixed up here. The 10 of Spring, that was the next card for you, okay? So this card is talking about asking for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So again, because you like to work so much, I feel like you're doing too much right now. So you need to balance. You need a balance between work and play, okay? So you need a balance between family life and career. So take the time right now, take a time out and just say to yourself, okay, is it worth it? Am I making financially what I want to make? Am I getting enough quality time at home? Is my family life suffering? You know, am I able to manage the household at the same time as when I'm traveling so much for work? You know, ask yourself that. There's a lot of responsibility being put on you. Maybe you're the sole breadwinner in your family, and you're being required to do this for whatever reason. But they're saying, take a deep breath, take a little bit of a time out this April, okay? Slow it down a little bit. You might have been working too hard, and the universe is just telling you that it's time for a little bit of a break, okay? You might be giving too much and receiving not as much in return. So maybe whatever it is that you do for work, you are just constantly giving, or maybe you're giving to your family way too much. You're constantly the caregiver, taking care of everybody else, taking care of everybody else's needs, and you're not taking care of your own, and your health might be suffering a little bit at this time. You might be having some physical ailments because you're giving. You're not getting enough rest. You're not getting enough relaxation. You're not getting enough stress relief. You're not getting enough food. You might not be eating properly. You might be on the go, and so your diet might be suffering as well too. Again, they're saying health problems caused by too much pressure, too much stress. So again, I feel like it's food related or health related because you're doing too much and you're going too far out of not out of your comfort zone, because this makes you comfortable. You do like it, but again, too much of something is not always a good thing. It's time every now and then you need to take a reprieve or a time out. And if you don't do it, Spirit will make it happen for you. They will make you take a time out. When that's generally what happens. If you're getting messages and you're getting signs to like cut back and pull back just a little bit, when you're not doing it, boom, something happens. You break a foot, or you break a leg, or your job suddenly disappears, or your family life kind of goes into disarray or whatever, but something happens where you have to kind of slow down. Maybe you have a health issue, a crop up, and all of a sudden, you know, you got the flu or the cold, and you're in bed for a week and you can't do that job, you know? So they're saying, make sure that you're taking precautions so that doesn't happen for you. They're just giving you the heads up and the warning, but I feel like April is going to be a really good time for you to just take a step back. Just slow it down just a little teeny bit, not completely, but just a little bit for you. All right. And then the last card you have is the Six of Winter. And the Six of Winter talks about it's a positive change that's coming on its way, a welcome relief from troubled times, and travel or relocating. So another card talking about travel or relocating. So Capricorns, I definitely see you doing a lot of there's the Chariot, there's the travel. You're definitely going to be moving back and forth and going places. Yeah, so you might be even deciding, here's what I'm hearing. Some of you might be deciding, okay, I'm traveling for work. I live in California. I'm going to have to go to New York City for work today. There's an opportunity that comes up. You travel in New York City and you're like, oh my God, I love it there. I love the big city life. This is where I want to go. Some of you live in Pennsylvania and you've decided that you're going to go, your work is bringing you to the Midwest. You're in, I don't know, Nebraska. And so all of a sudden you're like, wow, I love the quietness of this. I really like a different kind of a lifestyle, and you decide that's where I want to relocate to, or you live in Paris and you're going to be going to Florida for a vacation or Hawaii for a vacation or for work or whatever. And all of a sudden you decide, oh, I really like it. So some of you are going to be deciding to relocate due to work pushing you in that direction, but you're actually going to like it so much you're going to stay, or you're going to think about maybe taking up a second residence is what I'm hearing. But life, they're saying with the Six of Winter, life moves on, okay? Positive changes that are on their way. Challenging times fade away for you, and as you prepare to let the sunnier, happier horizons kind of shine for you. So again, as long as you're taking the steps to not become a workaholic and to not let work overcome you and overwhelm you so much, if you're taking those steps, I feel like the universe is going to reward you, okay? But they just don't want you to burn yourself out, and they don't want you to just give so much that you're not allowing yourself the balance between family and home life, okay? Travel, especially over water, may be in your future. That's what this card talks about. On your journey, it may be a metaphysical one, a metaphorical one. Opportunities to move or relocate should be looked upon favorably. We talked about that. I agree with that completely. So yeah, so basically they're just showing you that you're going in the right direction. So whatever the universe has in store for you work-wise, and again, Capricorns, I'm feeling this is a work situation coming up for you in April. You're going to find opportunities present themselves. Somebody's going to bring to you an opportunity that you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so good, I can't give it up. However, should I just take a step back and maybe do it another time? Is there too much going on in April? Have I been overbooking myself, overworking myself? If you work for a company and your boss is bringing you, having you go out every single week and you're only home for a day or two with your family, maybe you're going to say, this is too much, I can't travel quite so much. Whether you're self-employed, whether you work for somebody else, however it is, they're just saying, ask the universe to help you take a step back, okay? The universe is kind of pushing that at you, but listen to the messages and the signs and kind of just take a little bit of a step back if you can, if at all possible. But there's amazing things coming for you. You're going to be well known for whatever you do. So keep going. Trust that the universe has a bigger plan for you. Trust that you're going to be well known. And again, maybe you're just going to be well known in your area, but some of you are going to be well known on social media or on TV or in the spotlight, on a radio. You're going to be getting your message out about whatever it is that you do. So if you work for a big company, maybe you're going to be instrumental in a marketing project that's going on with that, or something behind the scenes. If you're self-employed, maybe you're going to be promoting yourself and promoting yourself on social media or in the limelight or doing whatever. But keep going in that positive direction. It's going to be a fantastic April for you, Aries. It's going to be a fantastic April for you Capricorns is what I meant to say. So have a great April.